Good morning, dear students. This is Vijayalakshmi here, your business studies teacher. Already we have completed first 7 chapters of business studies. Today we will start with unit 8 of business studies, that is controlling. And this is assumed to be the last function of process of management, last step in the process of management. Already we have done under process of management planning, then organizing, then staffing, directing, and now controlling we will start. Now first of all, meaning of controlling. Controlling means bringing actual result closer to the desired result. Bringing actual result closer to desired results. Desired results means what we have set the standards, what we have planned in standards, that this one thing we want to achieve, and controlling tries its best to bring the actual result, means what is actually being done in the organization and what is being planned, that there should not be any deviation. If there is any deviation, efforts are made to minimize that deviation by finding out the causes of those deviations. Now, main features of controlling are, it is a goal-oriented process. Goal-oriented process means under controlling, efforts are made to achieve the goal, achieve the standard set, whatever plannings have been made. Under controlling, efforts are made to achieve that. Whatever goal is set, to achieve that by minimizing the deviations. कि जो भी deviations हैं, जो भी differences हैं, उनको side by side minimize किया जाए and to get the desired result. Second one is controlling is pervasive. Everywhere controlling is required. अगर आपने plan कर लिया, बाकी सब activities कर ली, after planning organizing भी कर ली, staffing भी कर ली, but if you are not controlling the activities, there is no use of doing planning and all other functions of management. And it is pervasive for small scale organization, large scale organization, for economic activities, for non-economic activities, everywhere. As a student, you need to control your activities. Otherwise, whatever you have planned, you cannot achieve that. Next one is controlling is continuous. It is not like that once you have controlled the activities, after that there is no need. Only in the month of April when session start, that student plans and make a list कि ऐसे control will be done. But it is a continuous activity. Every time controlling is required. Organization में कभी एक डिपार्टमेंट में, कभी किसी और डिपार्टमेंट में, कभी एक आपका प्रोसेस कंप्लीट हो गया, नेक्स्ट प्रोजेक्ट के लिए कंट्रोलिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड. सो एवरीवेयर, एवरी टाइम कंट्रोलिंग इज ए कॉन्टिन्यूस प्रोसेस. कभी भी ऐसा नहीं है कि वन टाइम वर्क है ये, यू हैव डन एंड देयर इज नो नीड टू कंट्रोल योर एक्टिविटीज अगेन. एवरी टाइम कंट्रोलिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड. Next one is controlling is both beginning and end of the process of management. Normally we think controlling is last function of management, but actually this is end of management process as well as beginning also, because under controlling we come to know what were the mistakes in the standards that we have set and how we can minimize the deviations. So all such things helps us in making plans for future, कि जब भी हम फिर से प्लानिंग करेंगे वहाँ पे हम इन सब कंट्रोलिंग में जो भी हमने एफर्ट्स किए थे टू मिनिमाइज द डेविएशंस, वी विल टेक इनटू अकाउंट व्हाइल मेकिंग द नेक्स्ट प्लान्स, दैट so that we do not face the problems again. That's why controlling is beginning as well as end of management process. And last is it is related to results. Under controlling, efforts are made to achieve the results that we want to achieve, कि जो भी हम चाहते हैं उस result को ही achieve करें by making efficient use of all the resources, right? So all these are features of controlling. Controlling is goal-oriented process, controlling is pervasive, controlling is continuous, controlling is both beginning as well as end of management process, and it is related to results. Now next topic is importance of controlling. Under importance, first point is it helps in accomplishing organizational goals. जो भी organization के goals हैं, goals are determined under planning कि we want to achieve this particular thing और उसके लिए standards are set. So efforts are made under controlling that कि जो भी वो goals हैं कि by under each and every department whatever activities are done by controlling all the activities properly, efforts are made to achieve the organizational goal. Organizational goal कब achieve होगा? When every employee will achieve its personal goal. After employee, departments they will achieve their departmental goals, and ultimately whole organization will achieve its goal. And all this is possible with the help of controlling only. अगर activities को timely, those will be controlled, deviations are minimized, efforts are made to minimize the deviations, goal can be achieved. Next one is it helps in judging accuracy of standards. Now बेटा accuracy of standards क्या होता है? जो भी standards set किए जाते हैं कि इतने hours में एक one worker can work in this organization for as much hours continuously, ये भी standard है. इस particular product को बनाने के लिए इतना raw material चाहिए, that is also standard. ठीक है, one worker can work for so many hours, वो सब क्या है? standards है आपके. तो कंट्रोलिंग में हम ये भी चेक करते हैं कि जो स्टैंडर्ड सेट हुए हैं whether they are accurate or not. अगर वो स्टैंडर्ड्स एक्यूरेट नहीं है, no one is able to achieve that standard, those standards are against set so that organizational objective can be achieved. So under controlling, accuracy of standards is also judged whether these standards are correct or not. Next one is it improves employees motivation. Now बेटा अंडर कंट्रोलिंग जो है ऑब्जर्व किया जाता है एम्प्लॉइज की वर्किंग को, हाउ दे वर्क, और एम्प्लॉइज की एफिशिएंसी को इंक्रीज करने के लिए उनको टाइम टू टाइम दे आर बीइंग मोटिवेटेड. मोटिवेट कैसे किया जाता है? उनको मॉनेटरी एंड नॉन मॉनेटरी मोटिवेशन देके कोई ना कोई इंसेंटिव्स दिए जाते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर लेवल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. सो आपकी कंट्रोलिंग के हेल्प से एम्प्लॉइज आर मोटिवेटेड आल्सो फॉर डूइंग देयर बेस्ट. It makes efficient use of resources क्योंकि आपकी continuous है, pervasive है, every time अगर controlling functions are time side by side controlling function is going on, efforts are made to keep a check on the working of the employees. जब working के ऊपर check करेंगे हम control करने के लिए, no doubt there won't be any wastage of resources. ना तो एम्प्लॉइज अपना टाइम वेस्ट करेंगे, नीदर दे विल वेस्ट द रॉ मटेरियल, ना वो मशीन्स की वेस्टेज करेंगे, केयरफुली चलाएंगे उसको. सो ऑल रिसोर्सेज ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन आर यूटिलाइज्ड प्रॉपर्ली, एफिशिएंटली इफ देयर इज प्रॉपर कंट्रोलिंग सिस्टम इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. नेक्स्ट वन इज इट एंश्योर्स ऑर्डर एंड डिसिप्लिन. नाउ कंट्रोलिंग का क्या मतलब है बेटा? एम्प्लॉइज की एक्टिविटीज को चेक करना, हाउ दे आर वर्किंग. So, अगर every time there is someone to control the activities of the employees, means control full check है उनके ऊपर, so they will remain in proper discipline and there will be orderliness in the organization. They won't create any indiscipline and they will be in proper manner in the organization. Last one is it facilitates coordination. बेटा किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में कोऑर्डिनेशन कैसे चाहिए? बिटवीन अमंग द एम्प्लॉइज, अमंग द डिपार्टमेंट्स. जब इन सब में कोऑर्डिनेशन होगा, ओनली देन ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल ऑब्जेक्टिव कैन बी अचीव्ड. अब कंट्रोलिंग क्या हेल्प करती है कि एक डिपार्टमेंट ने दूसरे डिपार्टमेंट को काम देना है, टाइमली वहां तक पहुंचे ये काम कि 15 डेज में इस डिपार्टमेंट का काम कंप्लीट हो, या एवरीडे बाय इवनिंग इतने यूनिट्स आपके बनके मार्केटिंग डिपार्टमेंट को रिपोर्टिंग होनी चाहिए. एंड इट हेल्प्स, और कंट्रोलिंग जो है वो फैसिलिटेट करती है कोऑर्डिनेशन बिटवीन ऑल द डिपार्टमेंट्स, बिटवीन अमंग ऑल द एम्प्लॉइज, राइट. सो ऑल दीज आर पॉइंट्स ऑफ इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ कंट्रोलिंग. इट हेल्प्स इन अकॉम्प्लिशिंग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन गोल्स, helps in judging accuracy of standards, improves employees motivation, makes efficient use of resources, ensures order and discipline, and facilitates coordination. I hope all these is clear to you now. Thank you children. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Stay at home. Thank you.